Hello, my boys, my bargios. Let's do some videos. Ages ago, I did this video where I was pretty much rating killers in DVD that I could beat in a fight. Now we're doing the same thing, but easy content. We're doing survivors instead. See where I'm going? Not doing killers, we're just gonna flip it and do survivors easy. Milk and content. Alright, let's get started. The big man himself, Dwight, my fucking bargio. According to his lore, if my memory serves me correctly, he's got like the team leader sort of. He doesn't really have much like confidence in himself. He like projects it onto others and he gets moral support and like boost, like I guess a boost from others, if you know what I'm saying. That's probably like the most defining factor. I'd say he just gives up easy, but if he has like a good bunch of people around him, like friends and family, things could kick up a notch. Just by himself in a fight, it's no contest. I'd win 100%. This man would just like, I think he'd just give up. But if you get a few friends, a few family around him cheering him on, backing him up, this man is like, he's going to turn into Rocky Balboa. He just would not give up. He would just take hits. It'd be nuts. So I think in general, most likely I would win. I'm not going to say definitely in case, you know, he has that moral support, turning him into like the actual Rocky Balboa. Yo, Adrian! I did it! So I'll just chuck it on the most likely I'll win. Easy done. Who are we dealing with next? Meghead. Alright, what's her lore say? She's like super high endurance type of person, athletic. So that's going to be, in terms of stamina and endurance, I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's a bit of a struggle. I'm not going to like out stamina her. I guess you could say I have to get the job done like super quickly. I got to like go into the fight, be like a powerhouse from the get-go, because I'm not going to like win in the long run if the fight like drags out. So I got to kind of like end it quickly before I get too burnt out. Yeah, because her lore says she's like super fit, like literally loves running. I'm pretty sure her lore says like she runs for a hobby. Now, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but if someone does running for fun, okay, I'm gonna be honest, that leaves me a bit concerned. Who does that? But I think most likely I'll win, but the fight has to be over quickly. So we'll just chuck her in most likely I'll win. Claudette, science whiz, can probably do like crazy mad experiments. But let's be real, ladies and gentlemen, that's not gonna cut it in a fight. I think when it came to actual fight day, like the day of the actual fight, the morning of, she'd either, okay, two things would happen. She'd either forget that the fight was actually taking place because she's too busy like in the lab messing around with like beakers and like all that smart person stuff, like Bunsen burners and stuff. Or she would literally hide in a bush. Oh, g'day, Big Smoke. And then wait till the whole flight, the whole fight, the whole event blows over. I'm actually super confident I would win for sure. The big man, Jakey boy, rebellious, lived for years off the grid. It's like a John Connor type situation here. So anybody with like that much survival, I think would be like a challenge in the ring, because they're so used to like living off the grid and trying to survive and shit. So I think if you incorporate that, it'd be a bit of a challenge. He can like pull through any situation because he's been doing it for years. So I think that on its own is a bit of merit there. You could have some surprises. So I'm giving it a 50-50. I don't know, just looking at Jake, it's like he's hard to read. I honestly reckon it could go either way. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. We'll go cheeky 50-50. Alright, Nia. She's got agility. She's got speed. Fuck, bitch. It's gonna be pretty rough trying to like keep up with her. That's all she's got, let's be honest. I mean, she probably can't punch her way out of a paper bag. Like she's got like, I mean, it's good on her. She's got like cat-like reflexes. She can run for like...
That day, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run.
Ages on end. That's like her style and shit. And she could probably pull off some Spider-Man, leaping off buildings, parkour, nuts stuff. But that's all she's got. She's got like this speed and agility, but that's it. So come on, man. That's a strong yes from me. The agility she's got, it's only going to go so far. Yes, that I beat her. Alright, Bill. Let's just be honest. I'm gonna move him right there. It's a firm no. I don't think there's a chance that I can even come out on top. Bill is like the equivalent of Rambo, and I'm not even joking. I'm trying to remember the lore. He's done like multiple tours of Vietnam. He's been like shot, fought off hordes of monsters, been a drifter like for decades. This man is literally Rambo. Learned to survive. And like old dudes, man, I feel like when it comes to like old dudes, you just don't fuck with them. because I don't know, I feel like he'd just get laid out. He'd beat me so quickly, he would genuinely stand back and be like, was that it? Or are you the warm-up? Is there someone else coming out? Oh, that was it. Oh, okay, sorry. So honestly, I can't win. All right, David, my boy, I think that's the same sort of category as Bill, if I'm being completely honest. Where is the big man? Here's the good points of why I would never beat David. He's an absolute psycho. He does bare knuckle boxing. Why does he do bare knuckle boxing? Who would do that? Bro, he does it just for fun, and I'm not kidding. This man does bare knuckle boxing for fun. He's like a solid build. A good 50%, maybe 60% of my morale would just disappear once I saw like the tone of his body. I'd be like, this man's fucking ripped. Yeah, I'm packing it in, boys. I'm out of here. I'll just, hey David, do you want to just lie down in the corner, or I'll just go crawling a ball over there? Do you want to hit me a few times? Let me know what's going on. There's no way I could beat this man. He does fighting for a hobby, a sport. So, hey, good on him, mate. Laurie's there's a bit more to it, I think, because if I'm going against young Laurie, I'd say I'd win. But as time goes on and she gets older, I think my chances like pretty much diminish. She's like survived against Michael Myers for years, and didn't she like kill him a few times, even though he just keeps coming back? He's like, and Michael Myers is one of the most well-known dudes, and this chick's like fought him countless times, killed him, even though he comes back. Now, to be fair, I know, look, it's hand-to-hand combat, and that kind of keeps me in it. But I think, even though it's hand-to-hand, I think she'd put up a good match. And I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Something tells me she'd just fight dirty. Her perks, she uses decisive strike on killers. I guarantee I'd go into the fight with the mindset, oh, this girl's going to keep it fair. It's going to be a fair, clean fight, shake hands, walk away. I guarantee I'm copping some fucking dirt in the eyes.
I'm going to put some dirt in your eye.
I'm copping a handful of sand straight to the eye socket. I don't trust this bitch. She's got to pull something shifty on me. So I think I'll most likely lose. AC boy. He's like an old school dude. I think he's 50 something. But he's got like heaps of luck and stuff. So I guess he's like a cat, you know? It's going to sound weird as, but he's always landing on his feet. Somehow just makes it out okay, makes it out alive. One lucky son of a bitch, this dude. And I'm going to give this fight a loss to me, most likely because I think that the defining factor is the luck. Like if we were going toe to toe, like it's all pretty much 50-50. He's landing a few shots on me. I'm landing a few, punches on him. It's pretty much equal. Could go either way. I feel like this man is just so lucky. I'd step on a rock. I'd trip over like a stone. I don't know. I'd get struck by lightning. Anything could happen fighting this man. This man is the living embodiment of a four-leaf clover. I don't know what could happen. So I'm going to say I most likely lose against him. Feng's pretty easy, let's be real. She plays video games for a living. Doesn't do much aside from that. She just plays games. So, wait, hang on a second. That's what anyway.
Oh my god, dude. You just missed
that doesn't matter. But yeah, all she knows is gaming. She plays in comps. I think she was involved in esports. Has like LAN parties. I don't know if people still do those. I guess they do. I get the feeling she won't be exactly a serious contender when it comes to like hand-to-hand combat. All right, let's be real. She might be shit hot at Call of Duty. But when it comes to like a hand-to-hand fight, yeah, I don't think she's going to cut it here, boys. I think definitely I'll win. Easily win. Why am I second guessing myself? Why am I standing so unsure? All right, Quinton, my boy. There's a lot to this one. Some of this stuff I even have to write down because there's a lot to it. Okay. So you look at Quinton. First thing you think, you could look at him at first glance and think, well, this guy's clearly been in dozens of fights already. His face is so beat up.
One ugly motherfucker.
But hey, that's whatever. Good, easy mistake. I most likely lose against Quinton, and here's why. If we're going off mostly the lore, okay, this is what happened in his like little reality before the entity and shit. Freddy Krueger confirmed to be still alive, didn't actually die. So what does Quinton do? What does this cheeky bloke do? Does he run? Does he hide? Does he get the family and run? Nah. My man literally stops and starts figuring a way out to beat Freddy. Pretty much vouches to himself that he's not going to like quit. He's just going to keep trying. So I'm in a bit of trouble here, boys. Yeah, I think his lore says he's going to find a way to kill Freddy Krueger, and he's going to do whatever it takes, and he's just not going to quit. If that's a serial murderer that he's not going to quit on, I don't know how he's going to go with just a regular Joe Blow fist fight with me. If he doesn't give up on a serial killer who like hunts in dreams.
Welcome to your nightmare, bitch!
I think I'm in a bit of trouble, me being a regular bloke in a hand-to-hand combat. So just hear me out, stay with me. We're going blow for blow. I get the upper hand, I somehow win, and because this man doesn't quit, I could knock him out. Hypothetically, he'd regain consciousness and be like, oh, no, Lucky, we ain't done yet.
Hey, Bat Dad. I didn't hear no bell.
I hit him again. I knock him out. He wakes up in the hospital. He's got like an IV drip hooked up to him. He's on like machines with that monitor your heart. He's on all these fancy gizmos that they do in hospital. He's got like everything hooked up to him. His heart monitor, all that stuff. The whole 9 yards. You know, his doctors and family are in the room with him, surrounding the bed, like, hey, mate, are you all good? Is it, you know, you feeling all right? Everything okay? Take it easy when you get up. There's no rush. Just take it easy. Get used to your surroundings. Just calm it down. I feel like this man would just get straight up, realize where he is, start yanking the cords out, and be like, where's that lucky bloke? Where's LuckyiLagged? We ain't done yet. We've got fucking round 3 to go. It would just never end. And that's actually considering that I somehow get the upper hand in the fight. So I think I'm pretty screwed here. Oh, and I didn't even mention this, but he's pretty smart too. So he's got me beat on both accounts. So he's smart and he can like just not give up, which is things that that's not my forte. I think he was doing heaps of research on like Freddy Krueger and stuff on how to beat him. So imagine that translating to me. It'd be like 6 days before the fight. I'm just relaxing, doing a bit of R&R, drinking a nice coffee, the usual. My man's in his car, window rolled up, sunglasses on, hat on, pulled down, just taking notes, like just finding out stuff about me to beat me. I'd be like, I'm just drinking a nice coffee here. He'd be doing all his research. Oh, it'd be nuts. There's no way I win. Quentin, firm no. All right, Kate. Out of all the characters, I gotta say Kate. Oh, Dwight too, I guess. I don't want to rule him out too, but Kate, when you read like her story and stuff, she seems like the most genuinely down-to-earth, good soul type person. Like loves her family, does traveling, musician, not afraid to defend herself, and you know, like do what it takes, no hesitation, stuff like that. Like loves nature, just enjoys getting amongst nature. Seems like just the most chill, caring person. So I'm kind of thinking, I don't know what to say. I feel like she could hold her own in a fight, but she would do everything in her power to not let it go down that route, if you know what I mean. Like she'd be, I guess what I'm saying is she's not aggressive. She's more like a defensive person, if you know what I mean. So she'd be doing everything in her power to to try and make sure the fight doesn't actually happen. Like calm me down. Hey mate, hey, it's all good. But I feel like if it went that way and like went too far and now we're in this situation, she'd be like super defensive, and I think it'd be like hard to kind of get through, if you know what I'm saying. So it's a toughie. I have to give it a 50-50. Let's give Kate the old cheeky 50-50. Adam, I'm trying to remember all the stuff I read. Okay, smart dude, book reader, teacher type operator, genuinely smart, probably knows more about academics and like general knowledge than me by a long shot. Unfortunately for him, this ain't a maths competition. This ain't a spelling bee. Yeah, Adam, stick to teaching. So I think I'm in a good position here to win, but I will give him some credit. If he's so smart and knows all this teacher stuff, reads books, he probably knows, you know, a bit about the human body, and that might help him in the fight. Like he might study where to deal damage or where to target on my body. What are the best areas to target? He might know where to punch to make me shit myself. I don't know. Who knows? But I think I most likely win. But he might have some tricks up his sleeve. So I want to rule him out, but I think I most likely win.
Push the button. Come on, push the button.